All right, so we did the calculations for the gas load. Again, to about here, it's about 40 feet, roughly. When you look at the chart, I mean, you can do it exactly to the foot, but you usually go by increments. So 5, 10, 15, you go by 5. So at 40 feet, I was looking at 93,000 BTU for a 3/4 pipe. Now, this is 3/4. At 40 feet for a 1-inch pipe was 213,000 BTU, which is what you would need to run a Navion. So what we're going to do is this pipe here has to come out anyway. This is the old riser. So it has to come out, and there's a union over there. I don't know if we can see it. Oh, yeah. That's the union. And since this pipe is already installed, I'm meeting this pipe to that pipe, so I would need a union anyway, and that's going to be the union. So I actually got to cut this out and reverse myself and start working from the other end. And what we're going to do is the last piece of this coming over is about 5 feet of the 40 that I mentioned before, 5 of the 40. And that last 5 feet is usually what makes the difference in power. So rather than put it back in 3/4, I'm going to put it back in 1-inch, and that will get me my 213,000 BTU at this point, which is what that heater needs. So usually with 3/4, you're good up to about 20 feet, 25 feet if you're 3/4 from the meter. But once you pass 30 feet, you better have 1-inch in there to do everything. And the only thing left would be the oven and stove upstairs, which is usually they're around 40,000 BTU a piece. So thing is, nobody rarely turns every burner and the oven on at the same time, unless it's like, I guess, holidays and you got a lot of people over. But that's not important in this scenario. This scenario is if you had a unit here, would you have 199, which is you might as well call it 200,000, and I can get 200,000 just by changing this to the next size up. And like I said, it has to come out anyway, so when it comes out, it'll go back in a larger size. This is 1-inch, and that's good. But that's for the other unit for the first floor. So they're actually ready on this one to go Navion. And what's interesting about that, this is the older heater. So if I were to guess, this one would go before this one. I could tell by, yeah. This was built in 2008 to 18 is 10, and it's 22. So this is 14 years old, this heater. This one was built in 14, so it is 8 years old. Huh. This one's almost twice as old. The other thing I found that with this one, the issue I was having is the pilot won't stay lit. But so happens I had this that was pulled from a heater that the tank went. And I believe I installed this unit about a year ago or 6 months. And you're looking at it, it is, if you look in here and see them both, it is identical. So this thing here is from an A.O. Smith heater. This pilot won't stay lit. It's the older heater. We're going to try this unit. If it works, great. They got a pilot. It was going to go in the garbage. Can't sell it because it's used. And I will give it to the client. And they'll have a more reliable pilot assembly is called. So there's the skinnies, and also I set the, I'm using this as a stop. I put air pressure on what I have now, and I put it almost at 15 pounds. Right under 15. It's like 14.8. And we're going to do another video and go check the pressure gauge. I'm just going to leave that on overnight because tomorrow I'll come back. The goal is to, I think tomorrow if I come back, what I need a 1-inch 90, 5 feet of 1-inch pipe, a 1 by 3/4 90, and this last piece will be made, and we'll do the cutover tomorrow. That's the game plan. Unless something terrible goes wrong, that's what we'll do. All right, see you on the next one.